Nadine Debois was born on December 20, 1980, in New Orleans, Louisiana. Growing up in a city renowned for its deep cultural roots and rich athletic heritage, Debois found herself drawn to sports at an early age. Her love for athletics began when she was a child, with her parents encouraging her to stay active and explore different physical activities. Despite her natural athleticism, it wasn't until her teenage years that she began to focus on track and Debois attended John Ehret High School in New Orleans, where she participated in track and field events, excelling particularly in the 100 meters and 200 meters. Her rapid improvement and raw speed caught the attention of coaches, and she soon became one of the standout sprinters in the state of Louisiana. By the time she graduated high school, Debois was already being recognized for her potential and athletic prowess, her commitment to the sport continued as she enrolled at the University of Southern California USC, where she competed in the collegiate track and field circuit. Under the tutelage of USC's coaching staff, Debois continued to hone her sprinting technique and enhance her athletic capabilities. It was during these years that her athletic career began to blossom, setting the stage for her future success on the international stage. Nadine Debois' rise to prominence in the world of athletics came in the early 2000s, where she began making waves in national competitions. A key moment came in 2003 when Debois broke into the national spotlight, setting her sights on international events. She started competing in high-profile meets such as the USA Track and Field Championships, where she not only competed against the best athletes in the country but also gained. However, it was in the 2004 Olympic trials where Debois truly marked her arrival as a contender on the world stage. Though she did not qualify for the Olympic Games in Athens, her performance in the trials was impressive, signaling to both domestic and international audiences that she was a force to be reckoned with. She placed well in her specialty, the 200 meters, showing she had the talent and determination to compete with the world's best. In the years following the 2004 trials, Debois continued to build her career with steady progress, eventually breaking through at the 2007 USA Track and Field Championships. That year, she finished as a top contender, securing a position among the elite sprinters in the country. Her consistent performances at national meets helped solidify her standing as one of the top American sprinters of her generation. By the late 2000s, Nadine Debois had become known for her explosive starts and powerful finishing speed, characteristics that made her particularly formidable in the 100 meters. With a combination of technical precision and mental fortitude, Debois quickly rose through the ranks of American sprinting. Debois' career peak came in the mid-2000s, particularly in the 100 meters, where she excelled in both domestic and international competitions. Her main achievements include notable finish in the USA Track and Field Championships, where she consistently competed for podium positions and established herself as one of the top contenders. She was often in the mix at major events, such as the World Athletics Championships, and a standout moment in her career came in 2008 when she made her debut at the World Indoor Championships, securing a place among the top sprinters in the world. She impressed with her consistent performances, often finishing within the top positions in prestigious meets like the Diamond League events and international exhibitions. Her ability to perform under pressure and her determination to achieve success in major events earned. While Debois did not win medals at the World Championships or Olympics, her consistency in domestic events such as the USA Track and Field Championships and her success in other prestigious events made her a key figure in the American sprinting scene. She remained highly competitive against some of the best athletes of her time, including the likes of Allyson Felix and Marion Jones. Her performances in these competitions elevated her reputation, particularly in the 100 meters and 200 meters, where she often finished among the top competitors. Over the years, Debois also showcased her strength and versatility in relay events, contributing to team victories in various competitions. Her ability to adapt to different events and contribute to her team's success further cemented her position as one of the premier athletes of her time. In addition to her athletic prowess, Debois' impact extended beyond the track. She became a prominent advocate for women in athletics, using her platform to inspire younger generations of female athletes and speak out on issues of equality and representation in sports. Her influence as a role model was felt both within and outside the track and field community. Despite her success, Debois faced several setbacks during her career. Like many top athletes, injuries played a role in limiting her competitive opportunities. She struggled with hamstring and knee injuries, which hindered her ability to perform at her peak in certain seasons. These challenges were a major obstacle, particularly as she sought to qualify for larger international competitions such as the Olympics and World Championships. However, Debois' resilience was apparent throughout her career. She showed great determination in overcoming injuries and maintained her competitive edge through rigorous training and rehabilitation. Her willingness to fight through adversity and remain in top form for national competitions demonstrated her grit and passion for the sport. Though she did not have the breakthrough Olympic or World Championship success that she might have hoped for, Debois continued to compete at a high level, making an impression in various domestic competitions and international meets. Her ability to remain relevant and competitive in an era full of exceptional talent proved her tenacity and commitment to the sport. As she entered her 30s, Debois' focus began to shift toward preparing for life after competitive athletics. The latter part of her career was marked by her continued presence in national competitions, but she was no longer competing at the highest level internationally. Her performances, while still strong, began to show the effects of years of intense competition and training. By 2016, Debois began to scale back her competition schedule, gradually transitioning away from the professional track and field scene. She announced her retirement from competitive athletics in 2017, bringing an end to her storied career. In her retirement, Debois focused on giving back to the sport that had shaped her life, taking on roles as a mentor and coach for young sprinters. During her retirement, Debois was often seen at various community events and track and field clinics, working to inspire the next generation of athletes, especially women of color, to pursue their dreams. She remained active in advocating for the inclusion of women in sports, promoting diversity and inclusion at every level of competition. Nadine Debois' legacy in athletics is one marked by resilience, dedication, and a deep passion for the sport. While she may not have won Olympic or World Championship gold, her consistency, perseverance, and contributions to American sprinting made her one of the most respected athletes in her field. Her successes in the 100 meters and 200 meters, her relay performances, and her advocacy for women in sports are just some of the many ways